Hello again, Charlie here with High on Diabetes. We are changing a Tandem T-Slim pump site today, so grab your supplies and let's get going. Alright, to begin, this is what we will need. We need a new cartridge, of course you need your pump, and the little device that takes the old cartridge out of the pump. We need a new infusion set, and you're going to need a needle to draw out the insulin. Oh yes, and also you're going to need an alcohol wipe. I do not buy IV prep pads because they are more expensive, even though I could use insurance to buy them. I get these at Sam's Club and it's cheaper than going that other route. All right, and if you're curious, I have a pencil box that I keep my supplies in. I have about 3 site changes in here and everything I need to do that. Then it's easy to just grab, and then after using it 3 times I just fill it up again. It's also nice because I can take this with me when I go out of town and I'm not worried about having forgotten something. First, we're going to take our pump out of the case. I love these cases. I get it from Type 1 Tactical. I'll put a coupon code in the notes below for you. You can get 15% off one if you use my code. This is the best clip. I never worry about it falling off. So I've just used this in that little wedge and popped out my old reservoir, and now I'm going to detach it from my body here. Just rip it off. This I can throw away. Now, this is something that if you're not already doing it, you should start because it'll save you some insulin. Get out your syringe, needle and syringe. We attach it here. And even though I didn't this time, but even when I have used up all the insulin and the pump says that there's 0 left in there, I still put my needle in there and draw out what's left, and I'll always get a little bit, which is helpful because you can use that. Never throw away insulin. That's like liquid gold. Okay, so I have what was left over in my pump. I'm going to go down to 2 because that is what I use in about a 3 days time. Oh, and I forgot the insulin. All right, I have my insulin. Now I just push all the way down, so the insulin that was in my pump is now in the cartridge, the vial, sorry. And now I am just going to pull out the same amount of insulin that I put air into the vial. So I'm down to the 2. Now I've got some bubbles, so I'm just going to flick it and try to get all those bubbles to the top. Sometimes they can be stubborn, but going to the opposite side of the bubble and then flicking it usually gets it. So I've got everything at the top and I'm still attached to my insulin vial, and I'm just going to push all that air back in. Okay, now we can get out our new cartridge, throw that away, and anywhere in this white hole we can stick the needle into there and then push the insulin in. And don't worry if it's hard to push. That's okay. As long as you can push and the insulin is going in, then you're okay. Sometimes it's easier, and sometimes I guess I just got the perfect spot that it really is hard to push it. Okay, now I'm going to go to my pump. Okay, looking at my pump screen, we're going to open it up. I'm going to Options, Load, Change Cartridge. Do you want to continue? Yes. All insulin has been stopped. I've taken it off my body so I can keep going, preparing for cartridge. So now I am going to slip the cartridge into the pump. new cartridge, sliding it right in until it clicks. And then on the screen, I'm going to tap that blue lock button. Is the cartridge installed? Yes. Okay, detecting cartridge. That takes a few seconds. And while that's going, I'm going to open up my new infusion set. Pull off the lid and unwrap the tubing all the way. And then just slide it into this little notch there on the side. Okay, so now this is easy to do, just twist this on. It's all the way on. And saying you'll fill your tubing with insulin, okay, push start. Now the difference between this Tandem pump and the Medtronic, which I used to use, you have to fill your tubing with at least 10 units. It will not let you stop filling until you've at least gotten to 10. So I like to usually clean up my spot while this is going. It takes a little bit for it to get to 10 units and I'm not worried. Open up my alcohol wipe. I'm at 5, almost 6 units now. I don't know if gravity helps, but sometimes I do this. And I'm just looking for insulin to just barely come out the top of this blue tube that's covering the needle. I'm at 9.5. Oh, and there's the insulin coming out of the top. So we're good. Now, I always take the blue part off first because while there's paper on the sticky, I can hold this down. I've done it before where I take the blue thing off and the whole site comes out of this container. So I don't want that to happen again. So I hold this down, pull the blue covering off the needle, and then take off the white paper covering the sticky part. Okay. Oh, my pump says amount filled. Are you done? I'm going to push done. And then the next part is to fill the cannula. So first I've got to attach it to my body. So I'm pulling this down till I hear the click. We're good. And I am going to put this, I've put my site in many different places, on my tummy, on my bum. I just did it on like this glove handles here in the back. But I'm going to do it on my arm today. So, wipe that area. And make sure that your tubing is going to the direction that you want it. And this one, I want it to go up because it's going to go under my shirt. There we go. I got a nice squishy spot. And you put your fingers on the, right now I'm on the like jagged part, and you don't push the jagged part. You're gonna rotate till you find the smooth indent, and then I'm going to push. Oh, not bad. Didn't hurt at all. Now I can pull this off. Put the lid on to cover that needle and throw it away. Okay, back to here. I'm going to fill cannula, and I have 0.3 units going into mine that you can adjust to what you need. Starting, and I'm going to put this in, feed it through here, and we're good. Stopping fill, we got it. Push the blue check mark button there on the right hand side, and it says just to test in a couple hours, which we'll do, and I should have my CGM up and going by then as well. All right, thanks for watching.